Hey everyone, welcome back to Little Nightmares Chapter 2. So, from here, there's a couple of things we can do. First off, we're going to get a missable achievement, alright? So you just want to spam the triangle button. This will give us a trophy for calling our buddy 26 times, I think. So, waiting for that to do its thing. Cool, there we go, we just popped 26. Pretty much there's a couple of missable trophies that you can do at any point in time. I just got that one out of the way now. But we've got a little stretch of things that we're going to do first. So we just want to come along, run through the window here. Run through this little bar. I think it's a bar. Diner. Alright, we're going to come through the door here. This is quite a long chapter too, so be prepared for a lot of good stuff here. Alright, so we want to get a boost up into this window. Alright, what we're going to do is run on top of this TV here. And we're going to grab hold of this little noose. So what we want to do is swing back and forth. Use your directional stick. And we're just going to kick this TV off. So you need about 3 attempts. Maybe 4. There we go. Awesome. Alright. And now we just want to swing just enough so that we can jump onto the ledge over here. And we're going to come to the left. We're going to push this TV off right here. Alright. That'll send our little friend up there. Now we're coming up on our first glitching remains. However, this jump can be a bit dodgy. So, you want to come to the very back of the screen, I've noticed, and then run. So, and then grab. This can be a bit hinky with its timing. It's kind of tight. I've died way more times than I'd like to admit to that. Anywho, come through here. We have our first glitching remains. Alright, coming through, we're going to go across the beam here. Actually, on the subject of death, I'm probably going to die in this chapter quite a lot, to be honest. That's alright, glory of editing. Right, we have our first sort of TV screen thing that we want to go up to. You want to just walk up to this and interact with it. Alright, you sort of want to tune the TV, I guess that's the best way of saying it. So you want all these patterns to go white. Alright, so you just use the left analog stick, and that's going to change the direction of where this is. There we go. I think it's randomized, and you just want to hold where it's like the most white. Perfect, we have a little cutscene. Alright, once that's out the way, we can continue on. Eventually. Alright, cool. Jump through the window here. We want to grab hold of this dumpster and pull it back, giving us enough room to go into the sort of schoolyard, I guess it would be. And at the very back of this area here, we have our second glitching remains. So it's really kind of hard to see. But you'll notice because your character sort of animates himself a bit. So it's right over here by the bicycle. Just on the ground there. So that's the second out of 6, I believe. Now we're coming up for a hat. So this is one of two hats. So come up to the balcony here, grab this hat. Alright. And what we want to do for a trophy here, go to your hats. So the new one we picked up was this one here. Alright. Looks like a kind of soccer ball looking thing. Put that on and then walk through this goalpost. Alright. You'll grab the referee trophy. From here we're just going to climb up the rope here. Now, you can skip past this puzzle without finding the solution just because you're watching the walkthrough, but if you did want to find the solution legitimately, you would come over here, pull on the light switch here, and you'd notice there's some light coming from the portrait over there. Alright, you don't need to know that, but if you're looking for the solution, you have it right there. The idea there is to throw something at the portrait. However, what we're going to do, open this door up a little bit because it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. We're going to ignore the ball in the middle of the room. We're going to grab this paper airplane. This is for a optional trophy. The door just went back to normal, didn't it? Oh, not too bad. So, grab your paper airplane. We're going to come all the way back here. Cool thing about Little Nightmares 2 is that your animation sort of changes due to like where you're going to throw things. So like, I don't think it's going to do it this time. But aim of the game here is to throw the paper airplane through the window. May take a couple of tries, but that's absolutely fine. And we got fly free. There are a lot of these little hidden trophies in this chapter. I really like them too. I think they're very like unique. Just play around with it is great. Alright, so what we want to do is grab this little ball in the center of the room here. We're going to run and we're going to throw this at the portrait so that we can carry on. So you can sort of see like the animation change where we've lifted up the ball there a little bit. Only slightly. Alright, over here we sort of have like a shaky board sort of thing. Now, your friend will try to match your timing for your jumping, so just jump. There we go. And what we're going to do is come through here. That part always gets me stuck. Alright, drop down again. We have this sort of grate here. Come through the ventilation shaft. Alright, so this is eventually going to be the boss of the area, so to speak. This will show you that there's like traps in this area. There's a bucket hanging from the roof there. Alright, so you'll see this sort of floorboard here. We want to come towards the door and just stand on that ever so slightly. We want to climb underneath the lamp here. Come through this little hole. Alright, we have another trap coming up somewhere. I generally try to stick to like the back of the screen here. And you want to stay crouched, alright? So wait for those things to do its thing. We just walked into it, that was great. I'm not even going to edit that out, that's fine. So we're just going to wait for these to stop swinging. I think that's going to be the best bet. Very touchy. Alright, we're going to come forward here, and there's going to be a trap that we just want to move very slowly towards. Crouching will slow down your movement. Soon stand on the trap. We're going to wait there. Alright, once the lock has fallen over, we're going to come through here. Alright, you want to crouch, because this trap will send a swinging lampshade. There it is. Excellent. And this is the one we want to get on top of and jump. Now, I feel like that's it for the traps. Alright, we're going to get hit by a locker. So we don't have a little friend just for a section of this, in fact for the majority of the rest of the chapter, to be honest. What you want to do here is pick up this hammer. Alright, you can actually sprint with these two, so it's kind of cool. You want to take out this guy here. There's another one that we want to take out, so he's going to take himself out, I believe. So there's actually a trap that he will run towards. So if we just sprint and get his attention. Alright, he took himself out, which I'm absolutely fine with. We can run to the front of the screen. I don't actually think we need the hammer anymore, so that's good. Alright, come through here. Now, in this third locker by the books here, what you can do is grab hold of the locker and pull back. Alright, we have our third glitching remains. Just through here. Going forward, you'll notice there's an elevator with a keyhole here. We need to grab that key. Now, I haven't worked out how to do this section without dying. So, this is very, like, sound orientated. Alright? When she slams the chalk on the board like that, she's going to turn around. So we just want to wait for her. Alright, we can get all the way to the second one. And to be fair, from here we can just start running, because we want everyone to be like aggroed. Gonna come over here, climb up the bookshelf, and hopefully kill 3 of them at the same time. And that should pop that trophy, Bully of Bullies. So we'll wait for her to slam down the chalk. Look around. And there we go. We're just going to continue all the way to the second one again. Then we're going to wait for her to slam down her chalk. Hide behind the chair. Alright, you can come to the third chair and just like carry on sneaking, but to be honest, the timing on that can be a little bit hit or miss, so I'd rather just do the third part here, and then we get a clear line of sight towards the door. Cool. So from here, the aim of the game is to grab the key on top of this little bookshelf here. It's going to fall over, so we want to not die, but that's fine. Our checkpoint should spawn us in here. The aim of the game is to grab the key, and then that's going to cause some noise, so we're going to run and hide in this little box thing here. So let's try grab that, jump off, and run to the side. Alright, grab the key. Run and sprint into this little box over here. Teacher lady is freaky as all hell. Like, there were some pretty freaky and grotesque characters in the first one, but I think they nailed the animations with this game here. Anyways, once she is gone, this crate is going to open up here. Alright, we want to pop our heads out. Now this is just a matter of patience with this section, so we just want to wait for her to walk. Alright, we're going to climb over this way and go to the second desk in the middle, underneath that, and then this is just a huge amount of waiting. So wait for her to go to this one. We need her to be on the opposite side of us and looking the other way. So just hold crouch. Alright. Whoa, almost let myself go. So wait for her here. She's going to turn around. Excellent. And now we can just make our way to the entrance of the area. Alright, as soon as we come out this door, we can start running. I think she noticed me. Open up the door and go up the ladder. Oh, so creepy. Alright, from here we're going to come to the right hand side. You're going to notice this guy here. Now there's an achievement tied to this guy that you can easily miss. Alright, you want to stand sort of on the outskirts of the chalk right here. So we're just going to get his attention somehow. There we go. Alright, he's going to pull himself back. So we're just going to let him do that. We're going to run to the pipe. The whole idea of this trophy here is to grab that pipe and run past him and not kill him. Alright, so we're going to wait for him to be on his back. Just like that. We're going to run over to the pipe. Grab, hold down sprint because you can sprint with objects, and we're just going to get out of his way. Alright, and from here, we can carry on. We got merciful feet. So let go of the pipe. Let go of the pipe. Thank you. Alright, climb up the cupboard, come through here. Alright, as soon as we break down those bottles, what you're going to want to do is run forward, climb into this little box. This creepy bitch is going to look for us again. Alright, as soon as she puts her head down, what you can do is climb across this beam over here. Now, instead of knocking this jar off, you can actually just hold R2, so you pick it up. I'm going to pop it down over here, just because that means we don't need to run and hide for this, for a second time, which is great. We're going to come up here. We're going to go to the front of the screen, or sorry, like I've said in the previous episode, I don't know whether to say the front or the back. We're going to go to the end of the screen here, knock down this plank. We're going to run backwards, alright, and we're going to jump and hide in this little box here. Once she pops her head down, we can come all the way back again and just carry on with the area. Alright, now we're in the library. This is a kind of hinky area, but it's I find it quite fun. So we're going to drag the ladder over 1. Alright, we have a hat coming up. This is hat 2 of 2 out of the chapter. Alright, and we have, I'm guessing the tin hat or whatever. I'm going to wear this not because I have to, just because I can. There it is. It's a can hat. Nice. Anyways, move the ladder all the way to the right here. climb up the ladder. Now what's going to happen is we're going to jump down here and we're going to irritate the teacher, alright? So you want to make this area fast. You want to come over here, run. We're going to run, climb up here. And then we're just going to run and slide through the books. From here, what we can do is jump and climb onto this part here. As soon as we jump to the second one, it's going to, again, irritate the teacher and she will come looking for us. So we've got a little bit of maneuvering we need to do. So keep your R2 triggered held down. We're going to jump across. All right, we're going to bring our character straight over to the center here and just stay here for the moment. And then as soon as she starts moving away, we're going to move to the left. Alright, once she goes back, we're going to again maneuver ourselves to the center. She's going to move over there. You can pan the camera over to the right so you can sort of see where she is. And what's going to happen is she's going to walk through that door and we'll be safe. Choice. So from here, make your way all the way down and to the right. We're going to jump off. Now we need to come straight to the end of the map here, grab this little box of books, and we're going through this door. Alright, so we have glitching remains 4 out of 6. So we want to come up to the top of the stairs here. To the left, and by these bottles, is glitching remains number 4. Alright, from here we're going to go to the right hand side of the stairs. And we have a little chess game to play. So, grab the more solid piece here. We're going to jump towards the door handle. We're going to come back and we're going to grab this chess piece. So what we want here is to come to this white center piece just on the left here. We're going to use this to get up to the next piece. This is a puzzle. I'll show you exactly how to solve it, but it's really easy. This is a piece for a king, alright? So we want to come to the center part, put that one on here. We are going to put the flat part over on the right hand side. Excellent. And for the third and final piece, we're going to come over here to the back of the screen. We're going to lift this up to see the solution, so if you're struggling with that, that's fine. We're going to come over here, grab, I think this is a bishop, or a queen. I'm not entirely, probably the queen actually. I think the bishop's more rounded. So you have a queen, a king, and a rook, I believe. Not 100% familiar with chess terms, but that's fine. Anyways, what you want to do is come up over here, go on top of the rook. I'm going to say rook, I don't know what it is. And we're going to hit the light switch over here. Alright, that's going to open up this bookshelf and reveal a key. Grab your key. And I just ran behind the door, that was clever. We're going to go to the bottom of the stairs now and take the right hand side of that. We can now unlock the door. Alright, so coming through here, what we have is a sort of like a waiter's rack over here. Alright, you want to just pull this out. We're actually going to progress by moving this over to the other side. However, we have another glitching remains to go. So this is 5 out of 6. So pull that over to save yourself time. We're going to push on this door here. I'm going to climb up the what looks like a body, but I'm not entirely sure. And we have glitching remains number 5. So from here we can push the rack. Alright, we have a whole bunch of attacking from what I remember to do. So, this part can be kind of hard. What we need to do is grab the ladle and smack the crap out of 4 of these guys. Can be kind of difficult, but you can use the tiles to help navigate. Alright, so line up. That's 2. You can sprint towards them as well. So that's 3. And then we have a 4th one over here. Oh, and he got me, the bugger. Alright, let's try that again. They sort of do this freeze thing before they attack. So if you can sprint up to them and get them to, yep, do that animation, that'll help a lot. And then wait for this guy here to drop down. So that's number 4. So once you've taken out the 4th one, you can put down the ladle. We're going to grab this little head. Alright, this isn't a collectible, it's just a disguise. But it's going to help us. We can't actually do anything in terms of like picking things up or anything like that. But we can crouch. So, don't get too close. We're pretty much just going to run through this section. Run down here. We're going to crouch under this table here. You want to do this kind of quickly because this guy tries to like push off that pot. Come through the door here. Pretty much just going to ignore all of this crap. Yeah, so if you get too close, they'll just shove you. And we want to come over here to the gap in this wall. Your head's going to break when we go through, which is fine. Alright, and you'll notice we have a door to the right here with a little thing we've got to throw things at. I've tried throwing these glass jars at them, and it just doesn't work. You need something a bit more solid. So what we're going to do is climb up here. Alright, we're going to lift ourselves up onto the ledge. We're going to come over to, I can't even see where my character is. Oh, there he is. Nice. Come over the beam. Climb up here, and we want to, well, I'm glad we didn't die. You want to come up the top here and then just grab hold of that. Swing. There we go. Now, you're not really bothered about making noise here, because we're going to have to throw down that thing eventually anyways. So, what you want to do is grab this, just throw it. Alright, there's a hook here that we can use to get down safely. And then you can just drop down. So, wait for your animation, there we go. Now, you want to be quiet in this area because she can hear you pretty much every time. Alright, sneak the whole time. She'll get distracted and go to the right hand side. We want to sneak to the very center. Alright, she's going to reach into the drawer for a knife and then walk off screen. So that's our cue that we can carry on forward. Alright. Carry on through. For some reason my character always gets stuck on this door. Maybe we just need to push it that little bit extra open. I don't know what's happening right now. Nope. There we go. Alright, so from here you can walk, but you can't sprint in this on the floor at least anyways. Alright, climb up here. We're going to crouch. We're going to stick behind this second tall jar here. Just going to turn around. We're going to go to the right. Alright, hide behind this stuff over here. She's going to look back. She's going to go over to the right hand side, which gives us time to come over here. Alright, while she's making noise, I think she's chopping stuff. Don't sprint. Just jump over here. We're going to stick behind this, the jars on the left hand side. She's going to turn her back to us. Stick to the jars on the right. And she's going to get busy chopping. So again, don't sprint, just jump. You'll be fine. Climb up the bookcase here. Let me in the vent, thank you. Alright, and from here, grab the hammer. We've got a couple of these guys to take out. This one will automatically take itself out with a trap. I may die during this section. So, trap is there, you want to walk forward, okay? Wait for that guy to stop. Time it right. We have a third one. Alright, we have one coming up straight ahead. So it's this one here. We have one coming up behind us. Alright, carrying on, we have one that's going to appear out of a locker. Alright, and then this one who runs up on you and actually has quite hard timing. So you do want to do that sort of just preemptively. Alright, there was a trap there, so just be careful of that second one. You want to take these guys out. 1 and 2. Alright, and from here we're just going to break the wood. This will reveal our little friend. Alright, and from here we can carry on with the level. So grab the sledge here. You're going to need to wait for our friend to come and help us up. Alright, come through. Now we have a missable trophy here. So what you want to do is jump on top of the keys and run from side to side. And you'll grab monotones. From here, what we're going to do, let's come to the back here. We're going to wind this crank. And eventually it'll just automatically break. There we go. And what we're going to do from here is jump on top. And again, we have another jumping section with our friend. So, they'll try to time their jumps with you anyways. There we go. Alright, so from here what we're going to do is our friend is going to boost us up. Alright, you want to stay crouched when you drop, and then just move your way to the center of the... Yeah, it saw me anyways. I stand by what I said, stay crouched. But this thing's hearing is obviously very, very sensitive. So we're going to drop. In fact, I wonder... Yep. Stay crouched, move to the center. Alright, our friend is going to run over and make noises on the piano. From this point we can just walk, it's fine. Grab the pipe, we're going to take out this one here. Nice. Come over to the center here, pick up the key. Generally if I die a lot I'm probably going to do some editing, but for the sake of one death in situations like that, I don't think editing's all that necessary. It would be cool to get through this whole game like undeathed, I guess. But I don't claim to be the best at video games, I just know a lot about them. So anyways, deal with this as if you sneak up. Our friend is actually going to kill this thing for us. So what you want to do is just wait over here, move forward, grab the hammer, and that'll do it for us. So that's fine. Alright. We can grab this drawer out while they're just having their little psycho fit. And we can carry on and progress. Come in. There we go. Alright, you can hear a piano in the background. This is going to be a sort of puzzle section with the teacher. So you can make as much noise as you want while the piano is going in the room, but as soon as it stops, that's when you need to be careful. So we're going to get a boost up here from our friend. Alright, you want to make sure the piano is playing right here so that she doesn't hear the box drop. So that'll help our friend get up the ledge there. She's going to help us get through to the next section. Alright, so stay crouched. Well, can't help but, we're going through a vent. Grab hold of the ladder please, thank you. Alright, so what you want to do is drop down to the sledge here. You're going to notice when the sound goes like quiet, it's going to slow down just before it. But other than that, like, you can sprint around the room, you can do anything you want. First thing we're doing is grabbing hold of this crank. Alright, just stop turning when the music slows down. Alright, let go of the crank. We are going to grab hold of this little basket here and push it forward. And we get to about the center here and she'll stop. Excellent. Jump on top. Should probably stop in a second. Now from here, we're just going to jump into the center part here. This is where things get a little bit hectic because she starts chasing us through the vents. You need to do this quite quickly. Alright, she's going to notice us. So you can hold down sprint here as well. Alright, we need to hold up on the pad to climb that, obviously. Got me stuck a couple of times. Oh. I was not fast enough. Come on, run. And then we've got to jump out here and grab our friend's hand. We were very lucky because I thought I was going to get hit by that long neck. That is fine. Alright, we're almost at the end of the chapter here, which is great. Love this chapter. I think it's very moody, I guess. Alright, so we can just run all the way over to the right here. We have a few more trophies to get, but nothing difficult. I think that's the last of like the chaotic puzzling sort of stuff. Really love that backdrop. I think it's so cool. And just the heavy rain, it's oh, they've done so well with this. Anyways, what you want to do is first off push this forward, alright, with our friend when they come. There we go. And then we're just going to pull it straight back. And then push it all the way to the right. Now, you want this to be slightly in front of the brick over there, just because this jump can take a bit of effort. Alright, we're going to run, jump, there we go. And from here, we're just going to continue onward. Alright, we have a glitching remains. I think this is actually 6 out of 6. So you should get a trophy for this one too. We did. School kids. Nice. Carrying on. We should get like a progression trophy, so I don't think you can like miss this one. So see this little raincoat on the ground? We're gonna learn a little secret about our friend. I believe this is actually 6 from the first game, which would make sense because, you know, we just got true colors now, which is cool. But the trophy that we had before was 26 times for calling 6. So there we go. Now I can stop saying like the kid and she and that sort of stuff because we clearly know who 6 is now. Anywho, from here we can carry on. I believe our character's name is Mono, just for the record. I'm not sure if that comes up at all. I cannot remember. What we're going to do is grab a boost up onto the dumpster here. Alright, we're going to jump up onto the TV. Jump up onto the roof. Come down here and drop onto this dumpster over here. And we're going to push the board forward. Alright, from here we can... I went to sprint into that. That's not how things work. We're going to climb through here. And again through here. Alright, that is the end of chapter 2. So coming through here, this will set the checkpoint and where we'll start the next episode. Cool, we got the trophy schooled. Easy as that. So, that's it for chapter 2. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time for more Little Nightmares 2.